There were yellow and red cards in football, but now it looks like there could be an addition to the list. Blue card. A player receiving the blue card will be sent to a 10-minute sin bin, which means he or she will be forced out of the game for the duration. It's like a temporary red card. Apparently, the rule's primary aim is to ensure more discipline on the pitch. Media reports said the rule will book players for dissent and cynical fouls. But the question is, wasn't a yellow card fulfilling the same purpose? Along with this, there are numerous questions to be answered, but let's get to that in a while. As expected, the move is not being welcomed by players and experts alike. In fact, UEFA President Alexander Seferin slammed the move, saying it's not football anymore. Certainly, the move will improve discipline on the pitch and punish teams and players. Reports also suggest that 2 blue cards will equal a red. 1 yellow card and 1 blue card will also equal a red card. But here's a question to ponder. If a player is on a yellow card and receives another yellow, that's a red. So either way, the player is off. What is the purpose of a blue card in this scenario? So this means that for the blue card to work, it has to be brandished in the game before the yellow card is out. Now if a player is sent off for 10 minutes during a game, what it does is it essentially pushes the other team to sit back and defend for that duration. Whether or not they successfully do it is another question, but what it does for sure is it alters the dynamics of the game. Right now, a game of football can be anything. It can be end-to-end, it can be a battle of midfields, or it could be attack versus defense. But that's for the 2 managers to handle. Now let's say 2 teams are going hammer and tongs at each other tactically. The game has not opened up yet because the teams don't want an open game. Say it's a battle of midfields and a tactical battle of sorts. Now if a player receives a blue card, it forces open the game. It could now either become an end-to-end contest with both teams attacking and counter-attacking each other, or it could become attack versus defense because the team with 1 less player could end up playing a low block and sit deep. 2 scenarios the original game would not have seen if not for the blue card. Now after 10 minutes, the player comes back on the pitch from the sin bin. He would be coming into a team that has a completely different momentum, and momentum is crucial in any sport, isn't it? If a rule forces managers to alter their tactics, that too so early in a game, it arguably kills the joy. It's not that red cards don't enforce this scenario, but how often do you see teams getting red card early in the game? Now if a blue card is being introduced in a capacity somewhere between the yellow and the red, that only means the possibility of a blue card being given is higher than the red. And as I said earlier, it is possible that the blue card would have to be given out before the yellow card, otherwise it would become irrelevant. So this only means that this one rule could force managers to limit their tactics. So what this means is that tactically astute teams would find it more difficult to handle games, whereas the defensive ones would not mind this too much. All in all, the blue card rule looks highly capable of having a big impact on football. It remains to be seen how the rule turns out when implemented at the highest level. Let us know your take on the blue card rule in the comments section.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.